The Doomer Boy here. Welcome to episode 3. What is the collective conscience? Well, I'll explain it to you like this. A collective conscience is like a hive mind, okay? It's a hive mind, it's a system that has a lot of small brains that are attached to one big brain, which is the main component that connects all the brains together, and we have ourselves a hive mind. How do you break out of the hive mind? Simple. You just disconnect the cable that's attaching you to the large brain, which is the main component of the hive mind itself. Now, to look at it from a life perspective, you might as well say that this cable that's attaching you to the hive mind is everything you've been told ever since you were young. Of course, there's not much you can do about it because it is your way of life. But you can learn to reason. You can learn to reason, my friend. And reason brings balance and peace. You see, your reason has to be like a sift or a surfer. You know? You have to sift the lies out of the truth. You have to sift the bullshit from the nice things. You have to sift the chaff from that other thing. I forgot the word, but yeah. So that is beautiful, man. So that you understand. Without reason, wisdom, and intelligence, you can never be able to separate bullshit from normal, ordinary, good shit. I mean, for some it's very difficult, yeah, but anybody can do it because when we're created, we're given the ability to learn. That is, unless if you're disabled. So it might be difficult for a disabled person, but for you, my friend, if you can understand what I'm saying, you can definitely find reason and break away from the collective mind. What's so bad about the collective mind? Well, you lose free will. That's all it is. If there's anything we humans truly cherish, is free will. That's why God gave it to us. We didn't ask to be created, yes, but we sure love choosing, and we sure love picking shit. But at the end of the day, both decisions you make will bring the same results. And that's just pure sadness. Regardless of what you achieve as a person, yeah, you can achieve a lot. But at the end of the day, my friend, death is certain. Don't let too much information dilute your perspective. Death is certain, and death will find you regardless of who you are. Sure, you can transfer your brains into flipping hard drives and become robots. My guy. All it takes is an earthquake, right? And the server farm with all your brains and shit that's stored is gone. All it takes is volcanic eruption and all your little robots with your little brains are done. So, death is inevitable. So even if the future comes and humanity is capable of transferring their consciousness to hardware, doesn't change the fact that any single thing can destroy hardware, man. All it takes is one earthquake and it's gone, man. So when the time comes that humanity is going to be capable of transferring consciousness, Just think about how long you can avoid death. Because you see that shit, that transferring your consciousness to a robot shit, it's like in Pirates of the Caribbean, before Davy Jones kills you or executes you, it's like, do you fear death, right? And if you do, you get another 100 years. But that extra 100 years is way worse. It's way worse than the original 100 years you were meant to live. The 100 years you could have gave up by saying, no, I don't fear death, is way worse. So why take it? Why continue the torment? And no, this is not a prelude to suicide, but don't transfer your brain into a robot. It's stupid. Because if all our brains are transferred to robots, then we're easier to control, right? And you're robbed of your free will. It's all gone. And there's nothing you can do about it. Because you're now a software, and software can be easily programmed. But a flesh sack, muscle memory, that's something that's hard to just program with a few binary digits. I mean, think about it, man. It's like in the movies when you fake amnesia or some shit. Or you don't fake it and you actually have it. And then all it takes is one event, one activity to trigger your muscle memory. And everything comes back. It's exactly how it is. Anyway, there's not much to do and or say without feeling guilty at some point. At some point I feel like I speak like I know it all, but no, it's just the things I've been observing ever since I was born. We do have every right to question existence. We do have every right to study existence and understand, because it's the world we live in. But we don't have the right to manipulate it. We don't have to try the right to control it and form it and shape it into our convenience. If you've been noticing the trend, the more we've been doing that, the more calamity seems to fall on this earth. The more we manipulate nature to our convenience, the more nature punishes us with calamity. So at some point we must tread carefully. But even if we tread carefully, calamity will still come, because the prophecy was spoken. In high time, we can all see that the prophecies is true. You've got nothing to hold on to, mate. You've got nothing to hold on to, because eternity is imagine getting to do things forever, man. Imagine getting to party forever. That's what eternity is like. Mortality sucks, man. Especially on Earth. I know you also get that feeling like when you drink, right? And then you want to drink more, and you want to drink so much, and then you get to the point where you're hanging, and you're like, fuck, the drinking is over. It's back to real life. Yeah. Anybody else ever felt like just wanted to drink forever, man, and be constantly in a constant state of euphoria eternally? That right there, my friends, That is eternity that we have been promised by the Great One. So we must try our best to stray from the collective conscience. Because one thing about the collective conscience, the hive mind believes that its system works. The hive mind is not open to learning in different situations. The hive mind is a state that's irreversible. And once you become pure hive mind, you can never reverse the state, man. You're gone. And always remember, it's called a mansion, not a womansion. It's been your boy, the Doom Poet.